Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's out of bounds on the return on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. But the fact goes, first do no harm. Right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Right back to Tracy. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
Here's Wilson. Going for the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. There's Wilson to throw. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on...
Ricks has correctly joined the channel.
Set to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Flush to his right. Down the right sideline. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
63.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Great. And anyway, 73.
They go play action with Hurts. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Back to throw here.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line.
Here's second and 3.
Now it's Wilson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Left pass. 36 power.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half.
Touchdown, Eagles! Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Trying to check off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
4th down, here's Wilson.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. A surprising move.
Amid the Sonoran Desert stands this venue, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go in Glendale. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. Well, the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Here's Murray, 4th down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles have an early opportunity. That's an interception on the game's first series. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go Silver, ready? Don't touch. Don't touch.
Hurts comes out throwing. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, Silver. Anyone else? Hey!
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. It's the connection to James Conner. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They're set up at the 35 now. And he will score! Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown! That, without a doubt, Brock, one of the longest scrambles that you and I have seen, and we'll probably all see for a while, and it ends in a memorable touchdown.
Yeah, we're going to see that again and again and again on replays after this game. Probably on TV all week long. Quite the effort from somebody who proved he could be quite the runner when called upon.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And this drive will start inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He fires one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Hurts now from the gun. His running back holds it in deep right. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
1st down, run with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Hurts setting up to throw. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Cardinals get it back, and they're going to be set up at the 23. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an eye INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Murray. Throws there, Trey McBride. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles have it at the 35-yard line following the turnover.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down throwing for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing now from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. Dillon has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Eagles would take the lead with a score. Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Barkley going to try to smash his way in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. On the move, looking deep down the middle. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. First and 10 now from the 30.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Murray to throw. Down he goes. The Eagles got him. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Brings up 2nd down. The Eagles.
Another try following the sack. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 19. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And
this
the
shit
Eagles
over with,
double their
bro.
lead to 14.
Oh my God.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Return to the ground game and just farm this clock out. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. And 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. New set of downs for him at the 38. He's back to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
And they pick him off again! close contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
2nd and 4. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals get the football back at their own 30 after that interception in return. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Excellent job by the quarterback to get away from trouble. Get a solid gain, get the 1st down, and get yourself out of bounds. Not exactly the way you draw it up, but no one's coming away disappointed by that end result.
Into the hands of Harrison. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Murray here on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 20-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Cardinals. 1st and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to You have to finish with points. You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Silver. Dre, set. I know you want it. Hey, easy, 63, back. 63. Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. In progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Hey, 73. Man.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Fits it through the middle. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Dre, set.
They're gonna run with Barkley. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're gonna have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Eagles nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
Dre, set. I know you want. Go Silver, ready?
Hurts now from the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the 4th. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hurts throwing right away.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Throwing is Hurts.
Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And it's caught.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside. And that ball to...
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
A.J. Dillon. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Lions nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off 4th.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 24.
Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9.
Goff now to throw.
That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's got it down to the 28.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Value 3, 180.
Williams, the man in motion left. Back to throw. Gone. And he is caught. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hurts. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Montgomery. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Once more Montgomery. And he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now gone. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was a fucking pick. Come on, bro.
Because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release.
Bates' kick is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
180, 180. Count up, Yeti. Count up, Yeti.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown. Dallas got it. 33 yards.
And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Obama! Obama! Obama!
Gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
180! 2 for 1.
Goff now looking to throw.
Goes out left. It's caught by Williams.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. From the gun on third down, Goff. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Looks, you're watching the NFL.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, Could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll run. Here's Montgomery. Well, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
180.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. Gone. He's got right on the short throw. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 30 yards. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point forthcoming. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Lions 24, Eagles 14.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
At the 44-yard line.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
At the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Hurts. Complete down the field to Smith. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Great, set. Hey! 73. No touch.
Back to throw.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Good. Check. Trimmer. Crowd left, Yeti.
He'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
63. On anyone else? Hey, 73. Crowd left, Yeti.
Back to throw again. Steps away to his left. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
That's good for another Eagles.
Hardly will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
24, Eagles 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Their own 32-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. A quick throw there out to Williams.
So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Goff.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
He's got right on the short throw.
And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They throw it out right complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
This is 1st and 10.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, that's
You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro.
They're in position. If they take
What
the
the
ball
fuck?
downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery.
And he will have a Lions 1st down, and that's the one that should seal a victory.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
It's all good. I know I got hold on that damn game. I ain't
So
tripping.
this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions.
I get
And
the
of course,
stop,
this win
going up the
they can hang
field,
their hat on
and this nigga
victory on
fucking
the road
fumbles.
against the defending
You gotta
Super
be
Bowl
kidding
champs.
me,
And you know
bro.
how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's
And I'm
best
moving
shot.
the ball up the
So let's
field.
face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league, and to them, that's vitally important.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
It's time for some football at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
73.
Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Go Silver, ready?
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. He's got it at the 24. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First tone of the game for James Cook. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pitch made right side by Coleman. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Now Allen off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he gets it forward. He's still about a yard out of that. Brought down by Jahan Campbell. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 24. He's over the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Raider able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Kramer on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Hey, let's go. Trim it. Yeti.
Hurts on first down. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Hurts now from the gun. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
This one's snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63. Don't touch up. All right, like a hornet. Don't touch.
And again, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Don't touch up. All right, anyway.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. And Oliver there to make the stop.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On third down, it's Hurts. Pass complete to Goedert. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Eagles facing a deficit near the break. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Don't touch up. All right, anyway. Hey, Silver. Don't touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Ty Johnson now to return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw now, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 32. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Got his man, Shakir has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
Bills. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Allen gonna throw again. Pulled in by his back. Cook. He will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. To throw again, it's Allen. He just throws this one away.
It's second down and 10.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To the air again, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Again, Allen to the air. It's on target to Moore. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
That's another Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Built up this one onto his running back, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
From the red zone now. He's got it at the 6. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. Prater puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. He's got the squibber. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
319!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
First down throw for Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Matt McWilliams. And the Eagles get a huge return down to the 25-yard line before that tackle's made.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
He's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, 73, 70. Dre, check.
Working inside the red zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
14, Bills 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Brown 80.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and
That
10.
excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Brown 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's him on a quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
On first down, Allen. Flush down out to his left. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Bills first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run it with Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second down at the Eagles' 31-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Allen. On the move, headed right. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw. He finds Kincaid. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And this is down all the way to the 3. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Cook is in for the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills jump in front late. It's a James Cook touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now Prater on to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. You look to throw it. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. To throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Back to throw. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
First down from the red zone. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
And let's go. Carl Leviani. Carl Leviani. Carl Leviani.
They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Gotta hurry this to the line. Oh, they faked the spike. They're gonna throw. And this was a miss from the start, Brock. They call it fake spike, and he's hit and drop now for the sack. And the defense comes through. Fourth down, that much tougher.
Hey, let's go.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escaped.
Alright, so I'm down for the night. That shit just pissed me the fuck off. He fake spike it and just sit there, bro. Didn't fucking move.
Everyone involved on our crew. I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.
I'll be back on tomorrow, guys.